Hey guys, today I'm going to show you what I did with my car because the alternator died. What I have in the trunk here is the powerhouse to run the alternator. This is an inverter generator. This I actually use to make 120 volts AC. That actually converts back to 12 volts DC and 100 amps power supply to make the car's electrical system work. And what you see here is this is where the exhaust comes out of. So I made a fan here that's from a water heater or something. And I just have a hole that I just drilled at the bottom of the car to mount it. And so I use it to pump the exhaust out. And I also have an intake fan. That's how you'll see later on. So what I'm gonna first do is I'm gonna start the generator up. Now we get the electrical system connected by pressing this button. And I ramp up the speed of the generator. Like so. And this got run with the trunk closed because the exhaust is coming from the bottom of the car, and there's an intake fan that's sucking in the fresh oxygen, as you can see in here. That's a good old-fashioned bathroom fan. That's what it is. 50 CFM is all you need. Okay, so what's going on here is here I have 120 volts AC that's actually stepped up to 240. 240 is running that 100 amp DC supply. That's 12 volt 100 amp. That's being stepped down from 240 volts AC to 12 volts DC. And those thick red and black wires, they are going under the hood. They are actually connecting to the positive's connecting to the battery. The negative is connecting to a relay that's designed to start the thing, right? Start the car up. However, what it is, when I have to start the car, I have to flick a switch on so the relay closes, and it connects the car battery, so I cannot, and it disconnects power supply to start the car because the starter motor takes a lot of power, right? So you can't run it off of the car battery. So what I have here is I have the positive wire connecting to the positive clamp of the battery, and the negative's connecting to normally close of the relay. So when the relay coils off, current can travel from the chassis to the negative. So basically the power supply feeds the car's electrical system when the engine's running, but when the engine's off, you want to start the engine, you turn on the relay coil. I have to flick a switch on my dashboard. Relay turns on, normally open, connects to the common, and it disconnects the power supply and connects the battery. So basically the battery is never connected to the power supply. It cannot be because the chassis is connected to the common terminal. All right, so now what I have going is I have it's a switch that's hooked up to the battery. The battery is connecting now to the car's electrical system. I can crank the engine now. It's running off of the battery now, right? It won't run long because the battery can only give you this much ampere hour, so it's only gonna give me 15 minutes of drive time before it dies. So now what I do is I flick the switch off, and now I'm running off fully off the power supply. My battery, however, is not charging. It's just basically I have to charge it every time I come home for the night or whatever. I just put it under a trickle charger and that's it. If you do this, start the car several times a day, then it's not gonna, the battery's gonna finally die. But it's good enough, honestly. This is a beater car, so I can do this for now. And I don't drive this car on the highways anyway, so it's okay, just around town. Anyway, as you can see, this car doesn't have a lot of life anymore on it. It's got over 30,000 kilometers driven on it. It's 2013. It's seen better days, and yeah, sooner or later, gonna get scrapped anyway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. It's a little rare project. Nobody really does it, at least not in North America, but I thought you guys have a kick out of it.